Hi guys, I'm Annie. What's up? I have not made a video in such a long time, and if you can't really hear me, I'm sorry. I don't want to be too loud. So yeah, I know my location is very different. I'm in my dorm room. I haven't made a video in a while because I've been like trying to move into my dorm and get stuff situated for school, so I can finally make a video. And if my voice is really like deep and raspy like a man, I just woke up and I want to make this video really quick. So yeah, so this video will be more involving conspiracy theories about like the governments, Illuminati, and other kind of creepy stuff like that. I love creepy stuff, so you know, whatever. So the first one, I know a lot of people have talked about this before, but I want to just kind of talk about my opinions on it. You guys know, I don't exactly remember what they're called. I should probably look that up before I want to do this. But anyway, you know how like in the sky, you know, you see clouds, white clouds, blue sky, right? And you know, sometimes you may see a little plane in the sky, and behind that plane is like big chunks of white air, you know what I mean? And basically this theory involves around the government / the president's control of the weather. So when I was little, I actually used to think that the smoke coming out of those planes were clouds. And whenever I saw those things in the sky, I was like, oh well, it's gonna rain. That's literally when I thought when I was like 12. And I think actually in grade school, like a few teachers were basically saying that's what they thought it was too. So I think that's just kind of weird because like I don't know if you guys are in Georgia, like kind of like middle south kind of Georgia, you guys kind of know if it's been raining on and off for like possibly 3 weeks to a month, and literally it rains every day where I am. I'm not gonna say where I am exactly, but it's kind of like a little bit under Atlanta, and it's been raining like on and off for like a week, and I've been in school and it's been raining for a week. And it's just so weird. And of course that has to do with global warming too, but I'm not gonna get into that today. But yeah, those little planes you see in the sky, let me see what those are called. Hold on. Why couldn't I have come up with that name? That's what I was thinking. The little jets that leave the chemtrail. So I don't exactly know what the actual main purpose of those the jets are that leave the trail, but I'm just, why does the trail look like clouds? And then 5 minutes after I see this little trail, the sky gets dark and it starts to rain. That's creepy. That's yeah. This is also a kind of weird conspiracy theory. It's about Adolf Hitler. I've heard this so many times. I've even watched like a documentary type of thing on it, and it's basically saying that Adolf Hitler did not die or commit suicide or whatever he did in his bunker. It was actually two people taking his one person taking his place and then one person taking his wife's place, and they secretly left Germany, or they left their location and they flew to a different country. Different country altogether, and he's just been hiding out and continuing to practice his beliefs. I don't know. I thought about that. That's always been very interesting to me. But of course, if he wanted to like go to Argentina, it wouldn't have been that hard. I mean, like, cause he had a lot of people on his side. You know what I mean? And if he needed to like get like reconstructive facial surgery, he could have did that in a snap. And he could have easily had a secret plane. He could have easily, you know, there's a lot of things he could have just easily done without anyone really knowing. And there was actually the documentary. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll have it in the description below so you guys can watch it if you guys want to watch it. But the place in Argentina where he was, supposedly there was the certain location he was at, some people discovered a what is it called, the little thing of a train, the I don't know, I'm just gonna say empty train. They found chains, you know, chains inside of a train. Like they were tied to the ceiling and the floor, and they had like swastikas written everywhere. So people were kind of like, okay, what if Adolf Hitler actually came to Argentina and were actually kidnapping people and torturing them like he did when he was on the other side of the country, so on the other side of the world, basically. And if you think about it, I don't know, I feel like it's a little far-fetched, but then, like, I don't know, it's very interesting to read up on, but I don't know, I mean, it's possible, it's definitely possible that he was like, you know, there's too much hype like over here, let me go somewhere else and continue my reign of terror. So I mean, like, I feel like for him it would be really hard to keep a low profile, because he really enjoyed power, as you guys obviously know. But anyway, yeah, I've watched a documentary about it. It's a very interesting documentary. I'll have to find it. I think, wait, it may be on Netflix, I'm not even sure, but I will leave the description below if you guys want to check it out and, you know, do your own little research if that's what you want to do. So this one I've never really heard of. It involves a celebrity. I don't really like this celebrity. I mean, like, I don't really know them. Obviously I don't know them personally because, like, I'm a peasant, but I love Beyonce. I think she's a great, talented person. I do have some conspiracies about her as well, but anyway, we're not gonna get into that. I think I've already made a video about that a long time ago, like maybe like a year ago actually. It was just anyway, you can go find it. I'll put it in the cards or something, I don't know, but it's about JayZ being a vampire. Being a vampire. You know those videos where where they're like, oh, well, this person has to be a time traveler because we found this picture in history. We found this picture, like, just Googling or whatever, and this person looks just like this person that was born in 1807. So it's like they had to be a time traveler, right? I love those videos. Those are so interesting to watch. But yeah, supposedly JayZ is actually a vampire. A lot of JayZ's music gives me a bad vibe. It has for a long time. Him, JayZ, a few of Beyonce's songs, and Kanye's songs give me such a bad feeling when I listen to them, because it's just like, shit, I don't fucking know. I'm not trying to get possessed by Satan over here. But anyway, but I don't know, it's just like I used to like never mind, I lied. I was gonna say I used to like JayZ when I was younger, but I never really liked him. He just ever since I was a little kid, he just gave me a really bad vibe. Like, he just seemed, I don't know, he just seemed weird to me. And then of course there's a conspiracy theory that JayZ, Kanye, and Beyonce are kind of like a part of Illuminati, and they're kind of like, you know, Satan worshippers. I don't know. I mean, I'm not judging anybody, but I don't know what you praise. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know, because you actually do look up like different weird things about JayZ. Like, you get a lot of weird stuff. I mean, I don't think he's weird, but I mean, of course I don't know him personally, so I'm not trying to judge or nothing, but there's a conspiracy is that he's a vampire, and him and his friends are Satan worshippers and are a part of the Illuminati, especially Beyonce. Of course, everyone has heard this one, that Beyonce is like top notch up there, but I don't know. Don't kill me. I don't know. I'm just saying what I've heard. I'm not trying to start any trouble. I'm just saying what people are saying and whispering in the shadows. Conspiracy theory also revolves around like a a group, a boy group, well, not a boy, men group, whatever, anyway, a band sort of thing, I don't know. So of course you guys have, most of you I'm sure, heard of Paul McCartney. supposedly that he died. He was replaced in his group, the Beatles. So this one, I've read this one. It doesn't really make sense. It says that possibly the Beatles never even existed. So I guess they're kind of like saying that everyone was replaced at one point. I think that's a bunch of baloney, but I mean, how could they have never existed? You can look them up. There's pictures of them. You can hear their music. I mean, like, I've never listened to the Beatles because I've listened to a few songs, but there's a lot of them that gives me like chills in a very interesting way. I'm not trying to say a bad way, but just a very interesting way, like a way that I don't want to feel. Like, I don't know. But yeah, and supposedly that the Beatles were fake and that they were kind of like, it was actors, like revolving actors that looked exactly alike, been put in a, like, just you know how certain companies, they create fake people or fake things to produce their, like, hype their stuff up. I'm not gonna get into that, but people are basically thinking that the Beatles never were really a true band or group or what have you. They were just like actors, like playing these roles, and then once they got tired, they like get some new people, some fresh people, and bring them in. So, you know, like, it's basically saying that their music is fake, their personalities are fake, because they're not even, totally not real people. They're just like different people pretending to be a certain person. You feel me? I think that one's a bunch of baloney. I mean, I don't. Okay, can we talk about Paul McCartney real quick? Let's talk about Paul McCartney. Okay, so I remember, I mean, of course I wasn't, I don't know, but I remember as a little kid, I always thought that he did die. I always thought that that's what I knew or heard, or maybe I heard someone saying, and I was just like, oh, he died. Okay, so that's actually very strange, because there's a lot of celebrities I remember dying a long time ago when I was like little, before I was born, but they're still alive, and I'm like, where did you come from? Like, what? So let me just kind of say who I thought have already passed. Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney, Nelson Mandela, who else? Whitney Houston. That's really strange. I thought that she had passed away a long time ago, or maybe I'm so screwed up. I don't know. There's a few other people that I actually thought that, and when I heard it like on the news, them dying like previously or what have you, or like recently, I'd be like, what? When? I thought you passed away in like 92 or something. You know what I mean? It's weird. But right. What was I saying? Paul McCartney, sorry. I don't know. I mean, there's been like a lot of different proof that he did pass away and that another person replaced him. I don't think that necessarily, because I mean, you never know, anything's possible in Hollywood, baby. But I don't know, I just feel like that one's a little it's far-fetched, but it's very interesting to think about, because if you go on YouTube, you'd be like, proof that Paul McCartney died and his band replaced him with some other guy. It's really interesting to look, because there's a lot of proof. There's been some subliminal messages in the songs, been literal lyrics in the songs that saying that they killed him or someone killed him. I just think that's a little something. But I mean, I've never really like listened to the Beatles, so I don't, you know, whatever. So okay, I just kind of want to stick with this like artist theme. I wasn't prepared to talk about this one, but I'm gonna talk about it. There have been a lot of celebrities recently that have committed suicide. I'm definitely not saying that I don't believe that they could have. Anyone's capable of committing suicide. I mean, there can be multiple reasons why they want to commit suicide. There can be certain reasons why they did it. I'm not saying that they didn't. I'm not trying to disrespect anyone. I'm just saying that a lot of people like these celebrities and don't feel that match their personality, which I want to also disclaim. I mean, no one really truly knows anyone. So I mean, like, you know, super personally, like, there's only a certain part of yourself you give to other people, and there's a certain part of yourself that you keep to yourself So you never know how someone's feeling. They could be suicidal and you just see them in happy, cheery, like perfectly happy, and they could be suicidal. I mean, it's just like, you never know unless that person tells you straight up, or just tells you, talks to you about it. So I'm not saying that that these people aren't capable of doing it, but it's just the circumstances are kind of interesting. So there has been a lot of people, artists, actors, actresses, that have committed suicide lately, and which that's super horrible. Like literally I have CNN download on my phone, and it was like 1 month, I think it was, I don't know which month it was, but it was pretty recent. It was just like I kept getting notification that this person's passed away, this person's passed away, and I'm just like, what's happening? Like there's like literally it was like this long of notification saying all these people have passed away. I'm just like, what is going on? And of course I'm not gonna say any names, but there's been 2 or 3 people that were part of bands or groups, or you know, pretty hyped band groups, or just artists in general, that have committed suicide lately, and their families have actually come out and kind of have been like, no, they didn't commit suicide, someone killed them. So that's kind of why I want to talk about it. In Hollywood, of course I don't know, I'm not a part of Hollywood, I don't know, but just by me doing research and me just been like, just, you know, doing stuff over the years and just looking up stuff over the years, you can see how certain things in Hollywood aren't kind of accepted. And so like if you're trying to like get some really heavy justice, I'm gonna say, for some kind of bad stuff that's going on in Hollywood, those people usually turn up to be deceased fairly quickly, and that's kind of what the situation is. And there's this super high elite person in Hollywood, and you do something that doesn't please this person, then you're gonna die. I'm just how straight up how it is. Or you can say the Illuminati controls Hollywood. I don't know, I'm not a part of Hollywood, I don't know the details, I don't want to know the details, but that's basically that. And a lot of people, that's kind of like how it is in the real world. Like I mean not that Hollywood isn't the real world, but I'm just saying like basic, you know, regular chummy people, but like me. But that's how it is. It's like if you're doing something or trying to promote people look into a certain bad thing, and you do that so many times, something bad is going to happen to you. Just like how it is with certain businesses or certain groups of like people that work for magazines or newspapers or what have you, or journalists, that's what I'm trying to say. Like if they're like trying to do research on this certain big thing and they want to report on it, and once you get so close into the research, you're going just like that. And that's so scary because there's so, oh my god, I'll do another video about that, like horrible scary things happen to like reporters and just people just reporting, and just journalists and newspaper people, you know, people write newspapers and stuff. Like so much, and it's so horrible that people that are trying to do a good thing get killed because someone doesn't like it, you know what I mean? So I just kind of want to bring a focus on that. I also said I wasn't gonna say a name because I don't want to be disrespectful or be rude or anything of that nature to any of the families that I've talked about you know, in this whole video. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but yeah, I just want to report. I just wanted to say things about it. So yeah, is that it? I think that is it. This is just me just talking, to be honest. I didn't really have like a script thing ready. I didn't really have you know, I did sorry, excuse me. I just like jumped out of bed, brushed my teeth, made me some coffee, and then I was ready to start talking. So I will be making a lot more videos because I am a university and I don't have to, I have a controlled schedule, so I kind of know my free time. I would try to make videos when my roommate is not here because I don't want to disturb her peace. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to subscribe and like this video because that would be great, and I would love that. And I hope to see you guys later, and make sure to follow my social links. I'm just kidding, I'm not really on social media that much except for Twitter. I'm on Twitter all the time. My Twitter name is Annie Latte with 2 T's and a latte, like ANNIELATTEE. Yeah, because I'm basic. But make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to make lots more videos because why not? I'm so oh my god, I'm so low budget, like it's just like not even kidding. But see you guys later. Bye. See you later. How does it